Welling, and I want to jump sideways out of a plane.
Hi, I'm Ricky Greenwood and I hate Collingwood.
I'm Wayne Thompson and I dream about flying a fighter plane.
They're the first three contestants on Perfect Match. And now, here's the star of the show, Greg Evans.
Hello, gents. How are you? Thank you. Thanks very much, everybody. Thanks in the studio. Thanks at home, too. And welcome to Perfect Match once again, and to Fabio, Ricky and Wayne. Nice to have your company. Please take a seat, guys, as we welcome Kerry Friend.
Hi, everyone. Nice to see you. Hi. Hello. Hi, Greg. How are you?
Good. Hey, wasn't it good up on the mountain?
It was fabulous. Hope everyone had a good long weekend, and now it's the start of the working week.
In the meantime, please tell us about our next three ladies.
Very ticklish.
The snow.
Our first contestant will one day like to climb Ayers Rock in her birthday suit. Please welcome Lisa McAcauley. Next we have a chef who would like to play football for Carlton. A big welcome to Serena Evans. And our last contestant is a class who would one day like to meet a guy with a very nice smile. Say hi to Leanne Condy. Condy.
Yes. Do you think it's all this wet weather that might be getting to you,
I think so.
Kerry?
It's
Thanks
fun.
for this. Okay, good on you. Hello, ladies. Please take your seat. Welcome to Perfect Match, and I hope you find your man. Bruce, please tell us about him.
Right, Greg, Anaxigal is a graphic design student who's also a very good public speaker. Welcome, Steve Brett.
Hello, Steve. How are you?
Pretty good, thanks, Greg.
Oh, look. Fun night. Must have been a long weekend. They're all excited tonight. Graphic design you do, and you like going to fancy dress parties.
Yes, I do actually. I kind of incorporate the two. Just recently I went to a fancy dress and I dressed up as this giant Toblerone. I used my graphic design skills.
Toblerone, like
Toblerone,
chocolate.
yep, it was 3 metres high. And I didn't realise that when I got to the party, I wasn't going to be able to get in the door. So I couldn't bend over because I was just this big stiff box, and I didn't realise that the door was only 2 metres high.
Well, that'll teach you for going as a chock, eh? Have a seat anyway, and good luck to you tonight.
Greg.
All the very best. Now, on the other side of the screen is your perfect match. Please ask your first question to contestant number one.
Right, contestant number one. I enjoy a hard game of sport. In what sport would you offer me stiff competition?
I don't play any sports. I save all my physical stamina for other things.
Is that a fact? Number two?
Car racing, because once I go, I can't stop.
Number three? This man enjoys sport. What sort of sport would you offer him stiff competition in?
A game of lacrosse, because it's long, hard and good.
Do you play?
Yeah.
Do you play?
Not lacrosse, no, but I'm very much interested in that other physical stamina. I think number one.
Number one scored. Well done, number one. Next question to number two, Steve.
What are you, contestant number two, what are you looking for in your perfect match?
A guy with a great sense of humour and who knows how to party.
You found him. He's here.
Hey, I'm here.
I said that. You said that. Number three.
A guy who likes going out having a good time.
Do you like going out having a good time?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Number one, what are you looking for in your perfect man?
A guy with a great personality, a fun outlook on life, and enjoys my company.
Sounds like you, Steve.
Oh, I don't know. I like the sound of number one. It's got to be one.
Another match with number one. Steve's listening to the voice, the expression, everything. Next question, number three, Steve.
Okay. Contestant number three. What would you do if a guy you didn't know very well proposed to you?
It all depends how long I know this guy in the short time, and probably say yes.
Number one.
My answer would all depend on how I really felt about the guy.
Right. What would you do, number two, if all of a sudden a stranger proposed to you?
Let him take me out to dinner and convince me.
And how would he go about doing that?
Leave it to your imagination.
Sure. Steve?
Ooh, I think the voice has won me. Contestant number one.
Three straight matches with number one on the bell, and 10 seconds for you, Steve. Well, Greg, I've got to go with the odds. Number one. Number one's got the night with Steve. Steve, hop down and meet contestant number 2. This lady's a chef and she likes decorating and socialising at footy clubs. Oh, hey, Serena, come over here and sit on the couch. Huh? Contestant number 3 is an accounts clerk who enjoys playing lacrosse. Oh, she did too. Leanne Condi. Thank you, Leanne. Righto, Steve, on the other side of the screen is a receptionist and her interests include going out and having fun. Steve Brett, please meet Sarah Tidball. Hi. Unusual surname, that's Sarah. This weekend, you're both off to the Hunter Valley. Hunter Valley,
Congratulations, Steve and Sarah. You're off to the beautiful Shabania Motor Inn, situated in the heart of New South Wales, Hunter Valley. This motor inn of international standard features first-class facilities, including the magnificent Charades restaurant and cocktail bar. Enjoy the spectacular views Shabania has to offer and take in the many activities available. The relaxed atmosphere and friendly staff will ensure your weekend will be one to remember. Compliments of Shabania Motor Inn and Perfect Match.
What do you think, Steve? Happy with your choice?
Very happy, thanks, Greg.
Sarah, you happy?
Very happy.
All right. We'll take a quick break, come back and find out if they're the perfect match. Thank you, everybody. We're back now with Steve here, who had 3 straight matches with Sarah, and Sarah's literally beside herself. If you two are the perfect match, you win these prizes.
Steve and Sarah, if you're the perfect match, you'll be delighted by the selection of Royale Sweet crystal drinkware. Each piece was handcrafted in Czechoslovakia, and also is included is an elegant decanter and ice bucket. A sophisticated gift compliments of Bohemia Crystal and Perfect Match.
Right, let's hope you've made the right choice, Steve. I mean, 3 straight matches, that's got to be some sort of an omen. Yep. Fingers crossed, here's the bot.
Hello, Steve. I spent all of last night sleeping over a hot circuit board while I worked at your perfect match. With a compatibility score of 70%, it's Serena Evans.
Number 2. Sorry about that, Steve. Enjoy your weekend away with Sarah here. We have to go. Good night, Kerry and Dexter.
Good night, guys. Good night, Kerry.
Good night, everybody. Enjoy your working week. Bye.
See you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.
We use Grace Removals. The best moves are made with Grace. Cast and crew choose to stay at Travel Arts all around Australia. Greg is dressed by Dennis and Mike's at Forest Hill Shopping Centre. Kerry is dressed by Grace Brothers City Store. Jewellery courtesy of Wendy Manser Diamonds at the Hilton. This is a Grundy television production in association with Network 10 Australia. Bruce Mansfield speaking.
Thank you, everybody, and welcome back to Perfect Match. Interesting one, this. Graphic design student Steve Brett met receptionist Sarah Tidball. Now, here they are when they first met on the show. Steve chose Sarah. And to get to know each other, we sent them off to the Charbonnier in the Hunter Valley, where they quickly had a look around. Look, he almost couldn't keep his hands off her this weekend because Steve says he fell in love. Look, big kiss. Oh, isn't it romantic? And then, oh, come on, hop on my back and I'll carry you anywhere. Yes. Where did he carry her to? He carried her into the vineyards and then carried her off, and they went off up the vines, kissing and hugging and cuddling. Let's bring them back and see what's going down. Sarah and Steve. Sarah, welcome back. Steve, g'day. How are you? Did you enjoy the weekend away? I know you did, Steve.
It was terrific.
Yeah. Sarah, did you guys see each other before you went away on this weekend?
Yes, we did. We went out for tea.
And how did that go?
Really nice. It was great.
Yes. Steve, do you want to comment on that? Because you rather liked it.
Well, I quite enjoyed the dinner, actually. It seemed to set things up very well for the weekend, and I was certainly floating around on cloud 9 on the Friday.
Right. Well, something must have gone wrong somewhere, because when they returned from their date, we started by asking Steve, what was his first impression of Sarah?
Well, my first impression of Sarah, when I saw her, I was just spun out. She was just fantastic, so stunning, just wonderful, really beautiful, and I really felt good standing on the Heart Life there. I really felt proud of it. Hey, I've got myself a really nice-looking girl here, and was really looking forward to the weekend.
The one word I'd use to describe Steve is nice.
As far as Sarah's looks go, stunning. She's just beautiful, and just I really fell for that. I really made the mistake, I think, of judging a book by its cover. and fell very much in love with her looks, actually.
I don't know. I really don't know if Steve was in love with me.
Well, how did things go over dinner?
Well, we had dinner together, but it was I felt very awkward, and it just felt very cold because I don't think she really wanted to be there.
Yeah, it was a romantic dinner, yeah.
Well, I was looking forward to a nice romantic dinner with Sarah on Saturday night, but she didn't want to have the dinner with me.
The thing that annoyed me about Steve was he always stared at me, like when we were having dinner, he was just staring at me all the time.
So, was there any romance at all?
Initially, I thought we were going to have romance right at the start, and something went wrong, and I would really like to know what it is. Tell me, Sarah, because I want to know. I'm concerned.
I don't like mushy people.
As far as remembering anything about the weekend, I'd like to forget the weekend. I'd like to remember the Sarah I met last Thursday night when we went out to dinner, because that Sarah really won my heart, and I was feeling absolutely wonderful, and I wish that feeling could have continued during the weekend, but I lost that feeling, and I'm really heartbroken.
Oh, well, to finish up, will Sarah try and mend this broken heart?
Yeah, I would go out with him again, yeah.
As far as the future goes, I think the ball's pretty much in her court at the moment.
The only future I can see presently is friends.
Oh, look, this is indeed a man with a broken heart, Sarah. What are you going to do about it?
I don't know.
Steve, you've lost that love and feeling. Whoa. Love. Okay, is there going to be a future? I mean, are you going to see him? Obviously, he's wrapped in you, and you don't show a great deal of interest. Can the problem be rectified, Sarah? A lonely cry from someone in the back row. Do it, Sarah! Do it!
I'm speechless. I don't know what to say.
On that note, here's a gift for you both.
Well, Steve and Sarah, you'll both receive a fantastic autofocus compact camera. It features built-in zoom, flash, as well as auto-loading, advance and rewind, and is covered by a 3-year guarantee. Compliments of Vivitar and Perfect Match.
Steve, one thing that I did want to know was, would you continue to try with Sarah?
Well, I'll try. We can only try, can't we?
Well, you can. Will you try too? We'll take a break and we'll be back with Perfect Match Personals after these messages.